I'm older now. Too old to be afraid of the dark and nightmarish thoughts, but I can still feel them watching me. That hasn't changed. Death still comes to mind often. If my pets are asleep, no, they're not asleep, they're dead. If someone doesn't respond quickly enough, dead. If my sister hasn't stopped by my room in a few hours, it's because she's dead, obviously. If someone isn't home by the minute they intended, they died on the way. If I get a bad vibe, it's probably because one of my siblings is dead. The house is too quiet, everyone is dead. They're always dead. And if they're not dead, the rapture that I don't even believe in stole them all away from me, and I'm the only one alive right now. I hate the way my brain functions. I can't shake the feeling of being watched. It's not always even monsters or God, it's just someone. Someone monitoring, measuring, and weighing my every action, every emotion, every thought against me. But isn't that a little hypocritical? The more I learn of myself, it really does seem that the reason I was drawn to humanity was a complexity rather than an indiscriminate love. I wanted to understand them, but I was terrified of them understanding me. So I always watched from a distance. Always. As a child, the quality most attributed to me was observant. That's how I was known. I'd watch people in secret without them knowing. At first, I really just wanted to be a spy. But I started catching glimpses of who they were when I believed no one was watching, and what I found was so melancholy and tragic I couldn't stomach it. I was often brought to the verge of tears by the simplest expressions of life. Humans made me sad, even when they were happy. I dig into their past to try to understand their current actions, to try to justify their current actions. I was obsessed with psychoanalysis and building a profile. The more I understood about one person, the easier it was to pick apart another. I started noticing patterns in people. Sometimes it felt like I found a full copy of the person I already knew. They behaved the same, talked the same, felt the same. I have a whole file in my mind dedicated to the archetypes of others I've uncovered. And I'm always trying to figure out where new people fit. This was my favorite pastime, understanding others. A sort of guilty pleasure. Guilty because it was intrusive. The thought of being perceived so intimately myself was horrifying. I think that if someone spied on me, if someone tracked my words and behaviors, if they got a glimpse of my internal dialogue, I think they'd be disgusted with me. With my existence. How critically I think of others. The invasion of privacy that is my obsessive hobby. The falseness to my words, how I speak to cater to the moment, how I'm rarely honest. How chaotic my mind is as opposed to the serenity I try to display. The self-pity, the self-hatred. The incessant thoughts that never cease, never waver, never quiet. How paralyzed they make me, and how useless I truly am.